And the ball is going to go right underneath your left foot. Okay, so the first thing we do is roll our foot over the ball. Yeah, it should make that squeaky noise if you have your orange ball on a wood floor. So you roll and you roll. And the whole time you're rolling, you're sensing that your foot can spread. Okay, you have 26 bones in your feet, and I think there's like 33 joints. And that means there's a lot of movement, or there should be a lot of movement of our feet. And this really helps remind our foot of that. Okay, so we spread our foot as we roll. We spread our foot as we roll. Oh, yeah. One more time. Try to get into every little nook and cranny. Okay. Next, yep, many of you know this routine already. You're going to point your toes over the ball. So now we're going up to our ankle a bit and flex. So heel to foot. I'm just going to turn to my side. So point and flex. What's nice is that you may feel a nice shin stretch and calf stretch. You can even lean into that stretch a little bit if you want. Point and flex. Now, try not to always stay looking down at your foot. It's definitely a good skill to practice, is feeling your feet without looking at your feet. Okay, so you can just look around your room as you move your foot and ankle. Okay, next, you're going to take the heel of your foot to the floor. And we're going to take just the big toe side of the foot to the floor. It doesn't have to touch, it's just the direction we're going. We're going to pause here. We're going to try to push our pinky toe side into the ball a few times. Okay, so just see if you can activate those outer foot muscles here. So it's not so much like a lean, it's like really just trying to use your foot. Now, if you start to feel like a little crampy from this, then let it go, right? You can just press, that's fine. Okay, and then we do the other side. So pinky toe side of your foot towards the floor, and you try to do the same thing. Just see if you can activate those muscles on the inner arch of your foot. Okay, yeah, tricky, right? And then a few times just side to side, getting into that joint that inverts and everts our foot. Just like that. Okay, if you feel like you have tight ankles, this is a really great routine, or tight feet, great routine for you. Last but not least, you're going to step right on the ball with the arch, the central arch of your foot. Notice how your back heel may lift a little bit. Just let it happen. You have your chair next to you for support. Even your right arm can just swing a little bit forward, right? As if you are taking that step to walk for 3 and 2 and 1. And come off the ball. Okay, just let it roll if it needs to. I want you to take a moment to compare your 2 feet. Just in stillness, you may feel a big difference left to right. And then if you just lean a little bit to the foot that you worked on, your left foot, and try balancing, and then compare it to the other side, you may feel quite a difference in your steadiness. Okay, so when we release tension from our feet, we are more steady on our feet. Let's do the other side. You can move the chair to the right if you'd like. Rolling out our feet. Yes, let's start with just rolling. Remember, this is where we want to get our foot spreading, our bones spreading, the connective tissue, our fascia spreading. Right? If you've ever suffered from plantar fasciitis, this may have been one of your recovery tools, right? Rolling your foot on a ball. Good. Getting all that spreading action at the base of your foot. Again, trying to look forward every once in a while, not just look at your foot. Good. And then we're going to point our toes and flex. So just the side view, right? Plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, or point and flex. Yeah, you may feel that stretch up towards your calf, your shin. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, and pause. Let's come back to just our heel on the floor. Okay, we're going to take the big toe side of our foot towards the floor. Yes, your whole leg is going to rotate a bit. And then again, see if you could just press the pinky toe side of your foot into the ball. This may be so minimal. And again, if you start to feel crampy, just like lean into it. That's fine. But if you think you can do a little bit of that muscular activation, do it. Okay, and then we go to the other side. So pinky toe side of your foot towards the floor. And we're just trying to activate the inner, the big toe side of our foot. Really good if you have flat feet, right? This could be a good way to start to activate those arches. Good, and then let's just go a little side to side, right? Getting into the joint that inverts and everts our foot. And then last but not least, we step. And step, and your back foot may lift up a little bit. And your left arm may swing forward a little bit as if you're taking a real step for walking for 3, 2, and 1. And move the ball to the side. Take that moment to notice your 2 feet. And that moment is really important to see if any changes have occurred.